Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to know that how many times it happens that you go through something in life, big or maybe small in your everyday life, that makes you sad, angry, irritated, disappointed, frustrated, and you just let it go and you don't do anything about it, and after some time you're back to normal, because why not? Now, it is kind of hard to tell you, but you move forward, your mind moves forward, but your body doesn't move forward. It keeps a score. And when you don't feel these emotions that you are feeling and you just ignore them, let them be, move past it, just like that, you suppress those feelings. And when you suppress feelings, that is actually very unhealthy for your body and it can actually make you sick. Now, I don't want to scare you off, I don't want fear to overtake you. That is not my point. My point is that I want to make you aware to the best of my ability that you should feel your feelings and why you should do so, and if not, then what are the repercussions. My job is to make you aware of that. Okay, so when you feel something, you're like, sometimes you think it's just invalid to feel it. Sometimes you just doubt your own emotions and you're like, probably it's just invalid to feel it, and probably they didn't mean it like that, or I shouldn't be feeling this way, and stuff like that comes up. Sometimes this could be the thing. Sometimes you're just too cool to feel it. You're like the chill dude of the group. You are cool, too cool to feel, and you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. I bet you that mostly these chill dudes or the girls are the people who actually feel very deeply. They're very sensitive, but they don't want to show it. They just do not want to show it because I don't know, it just gives them an ego boost to be this way, to act cool. But this acting cool and stuff, it only lasts for a little while. After that, your body catches up with you and it starts giving you these signs and signals that it is not okay. It has all of this energy, pent up energy, that has been suppressed all over these years. Then these emotions and feelings that are just stored in your body for weeks, months, years, they manifest into diseases in the body. Okay, so every disease that you have, dis-ease, every dis-ease that you have in the body is a result of your suppressed feelings or your negative emotions. Okay, this is a fact. I'm not making this up. This is actually a fact. Now, the point of this video is to make you aware that when you feel something like that, okay, what should you do then? When you feel something like that, first you have to come to an acceptance, a complete and total acceptance of the way you're feeling. What you're feeling is not invalid, okay? You are human. You are meant to feel. You are meant to experience life by feeling emotions. So that is actually a superpower, but you think of it as more of a curse, that I have to feel so much and stuff like that. So you run away from it. But yeah, so when you feel something like that, you just have to accept that, okay, I am feeling this way. You have to be aware, what are you feeling? Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling irritated? Are you disappointed and hurt? Whatever you're feeling, name it. Name that feeling. What you're feeling is what you're feeling. You are not that feeling. You are you. That feeling is an emotion that's coming up. Understand this thing. So you don't have to feel bad or guilty or judge yourself on how can you feel this way. Everybody feels all the emotions. Trust me, there's no single person, and it's actually a blessing to be able to feel these emotions, all of them. Otherwise, why else have we been given this human birth if not to feel and experience everything? So I consider it a blessing. Now, when you feel something, once you have accepted that, okay, I'm feeling this way, I'm aware of it, what I'm feeling is valid. It, I don't have to judge myself for it, okay? Then you can express it or release it in whatever way you like. It could be crying. Crying is actually really therapeutic. Trust me, crying is not for the weak. It is not. Like, these things seem like it's for the soft, it's for the weak and stuff, but when you suppress these things, it's like, it's going to affect you really badly, negatively. So I would suggest you not. So crying is not for the weak, but suppressing those feelings is actually for the weak. You know what? Actually suppressing your feelings, acting like you're fine all the time, nothing affects you. When you have reached that stage that you are actually really fine and actually you are detached and nothing affects you, that's commendable. But mostly, I don't think most people have not yet who are watching this video. So yes, crying is completely, totally awesome and it's totally cool. Alright. It could be crying, it could be venting out to someone, it could be journaling, it could be talking to someone, like that. It could be anything. So whatever you feel in that moment, do it. Because actually what neuroscience says is that a feeling only lasts up to 90 seconds. So when you actually feel it, and don't repress it, don't suppress it, you actually feel it, it is only gonna last up to 90 seconds. After that, you can release it and be back to normal. But be back to actual normal, not the pretentious normal. Don't pretend to be fine, don't pretend to be cool. I would rather be real and authentic about not being okay than pretend to be okay. And really, you have to understand that when I really want to address this, that sometimes people really confuse stuff. When it comes to manifesting and this and that, people have their own beliefs, agendas, people have their own paths. So fake it till you make it in materialistic things and stuff like that. Okay, that's really not my approach in life, but okay. But fake it till you make it, if you think it's going to work in the emotional realm, it is not okay, bro. It is definitely not okay. And it's going to make you suffer in the long run. So it's better that right now you step up, you own it, you take responsibility for your feelings and take responsibility for your well-being, for your health. Okay? Feeling versus reacting, I really want to clarify this thing. I've written it down in my notes. Because when you feel something, now really it was a misconception in my last video also, that someone commented that what do you mean, like if someone has done us something, like someone has wronged us and we can't even say something about it and stuff like that, that will be negative karma. Feeling and reacting are two different things. What you're feeling, of course. God has given you emotions, God has given you a nervous system to feel and release. Crying, journaling, venting out, talking it out, all of these things are the ways, the tools your nervous system releases and resets. Okay? If that has been given to you, of course it's been given to you to use it. Right? But once you feel it, then if you start reacting to it, that is something that creates the negative karma that I was talking about in my previous video. And in this video that I want to tell, that reaction is not what we're aiming at. I'm not saying that if you're angry, start fighting with everyone. No, that is not what I'm saying. If you're angry, feel that anger, express that anger in a normal human way that you would, and then be gone with it, be done with it, let it go. You don't have to wish ill on anyone to express that anger, that you've caused me this, so now you. That is what I was talking about in the last video also. I just wanted to put this clear, that people get really confused that, so should we not feel anything, otherwise we'll form karma, or what should we do? Don't be so confused. Humanly, what you are naturally supposed to do that. If you're naturally supposed to feel something, feel it. Don't try to repress it or suppress it. It doesn't make you cool. If anything it does is it makes you sick. Okay? And I have read this in a book, and I have also I'll attach the link to that karma video in the description if you want to check it out. I've really very excellently explained what karma actually is and how you should not interfere in it, how you should not react in it, and how that can keep you stuck in your own karmic cycle. So I've explained stuff. Now I've read in a book that every disease that you might have in your body is arising from a suppressed emotion. So anger, resentment, criticism, all of these things. Okay, resentment actually, over if there's resentment in your system for someone or something over the years, it could actually create cancer. Now these things are not superficial, these are facts. Now how to release it? Once you're feeling it, you have that awareness, you're acknowledging it, you have accepted it, you have felt it. Now how to release it? Beautiful way is crying. Just cry, my dear. Just cry. Literally, crying is amazing when you're hurt, when you're disappointed, or stuff like that. Another thing is when you feel really angry. So people channel it into a workout or stuff like that. Okay, you could do that. And otherwise, plain shaking, dancing, little movement, great for the anger. Great. So you could do that. Otherwise, journaling. If it's something deep, intense, you want to figure it out, you could journal. Or you could talk to someone if you feel the need to. You could talk to someone if you cannot handle on your own. It's always okay. If you're surrounded by such people, be grateful for them. You can share to them. And that also makes your bond stronger and deeper with them. Okay. Another misconception that I really want to deal with is that a lot of people have in their healing journey. If I'm healing, if I'm meditating, if I am doing any of these things, if I am on my spiritual journey, I should be fine, I should be unaffected, and I shouldn't be angry. I should not get sad. I should not get frustrated because you know what? I'm spiritual. So this is a very big misconception. You do not heal by pretending to be fine. In order to heal, you have to feel everything. Healing is beautiful, but the journey of healing is not so beautiful. Okay? So, if you are healing, so if you can actually feel the emotions, it's a blessing. And only once you feel can you heal. Okay? So, please don't have these preconceived notions and misconceptions about healing journey and spirituality and stuff. Your journey will be your own. Everyone's journey is different. So don't try to relate it to someone's journey to the extent that you've started copying what they went through or how they dealt with stuff. Don't do that. Okay, your journey is your own. So I had to give you some truth bombs today in this episode. But I hope it helps. I am only bringing the content, I'm only posting the content actually genuinely to add value to your lives. So if it does help you, you can subscribe to my channel and please share it with someone who needs to hear this. Okay? Bye-bye.